let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak.
Welcome back to Sax With Shad, where we make that sax speak. All right, y'all, we're going to do Mr. Magic today. All right, we'll be doing Mr. Magic. All right, this is in the key of C, okay? Those notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Here's how those notes sound played together. Go to section 1. Section 1. Now, this is not section 1, guys. This is just kind of like the intro to how the song starts off. So that's the guitar part. So you don't have to worry about that. Section 1. All right, so do. So that's A, okay? So A. All right? So let's play that real quick on the sax. Here's how it sounds. Okay, and then let's go to section 2. All right, so it pretty much just does the same thing over again. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so that's kind of the beginning. Now you switch up a little bit here in section 3. And you got A, C, E, F, E, C. Okay, so A, C, E, F, E, C. A, C, E, F, E, C. Here's how that sounds played together. So again, it's A, C, E, F, E, C. Okay, let's go to section 4, the next section. We got E, G, A. Okay, E, G, A. Here's how that sounds on the sax. Okay. Let's move to the next section, okay? Section 5. All right, it switches up a little much here, okay? A, C, E, F, G, E. Okay, so A, C, E, and then you hold that F, and then you go to G, E, okay? A, C, E, F, G, E. Okay, here's how that sounds played together on sax. All right, now let's go to section 6. E, C, D, A, C, okay? E, C, D, A, C. All right, here's how that sounds on sax. Okay, so that's section 6 right there. Let's move to section 7. Okay, so do. That's A, G. You do that 3 times. Then you do C, A. So you got A, G, C, A. Here's how that sounds. All right. Now you go on to the next section. And that's going to be a do. So you got to lead up to that. Do. And that's A, C, D, E, do. That's what that is. Then you got D, C, E. Okay. Do, D, C, E. All right. Here's how that sounds played on sax. Okay. D, C, E. Do. All right. Let's go to section 9. E, D, E, C. Okay. Let's play that. This is how that sounds on the sax. So that's E, D, E, C. Here's how it sounds on the sax. You're going to do that, I believe, 2 more times. Same part, E, D, E, C. Do it again. But the last time it changes, okay? So the last time, this section you're going to go, which is G, A, okay? That section is going to be G, A. Here's how that's going to sound. G, A, okay? And then you're going to go G, A, okay? When it ends it. We're just going to go G, A at the end. Here's how it sounds. All right. And with that, that is the whole song until you get to the solo section, improv, and then you can do whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. Let me give y'all a full demonstration. Y'all have a blessed one to the next one. Come here. If you like the practice sheet music or the backing track for this lesson, you can find it in the description box. If this lesson helped you in any way, consider subscribing and let me know in the comments what song you'd like me to teach next. Thanks for watching. Now go make that sax speak.
Let sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak.
Showing y'all a lot of notes on these tutorials, and I made a channel specifically dedicated to this called Saxophone Shad Tutorials. Okay, what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to go to that channel and I want y'all to watch some of those notes that I'm playing. So if you don't know any of these notes in this tutorial, you need to go to that channel and I'll teach you the note right there. It's called 12 Notes in 12 Days and 12 Scales in 12 Days. At least go get the notes so that way when you come back and I'm showing you the note, you'll know what it is. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Also, my Cash App is Saxual43. Okay. It's going to be right here at the bottom. Okay. I'm not monetized at the current moment, so anything that y'all give really helps the channel to stay afloat. This is why I've been MIA for so long.
My Cash App is Saxual43. You can go ahead and support the channel out there if you would like to. And we're just going to keep these tutorials rolling out. This was a real simple one, but real fun one. But if y'all want to know anything else or y'all need any other tutorials, just leave me a comment down there and tell me what y'all kind of want to learn or what y'all practicing or if you're trying to learn anything at all. And I got you, okay? Y'all have a